What does your zodiac sign say about your work style and which careers are you suited to? Also, what are your hidden talents and unexpected career options? Aries. You're extroverted, so anything that involves showing off your talents or expressing yourself will appeal to you. Many Aries have ambitions to make it big and have the drive to do that. You're a great leader and others are quick to recognize and respect your aura of leadership. You're quite versatile, which means that you would suit many varied industries, but you have to be careful as you have a very limited attention span. If you want to switch industries, make sure your core competency remains the same. You want your years in the workforce to accumulate and make you an expert. You have zero patience for painting or photography or working at the florist. Common careers: CEO or leadership roles, politician, entrepreneur, business development manager, professor. The flip: independent, quick-witted with good ideas. You can also be spontaneous when required. You also like doing things solo rather than in a group, so perhaps team environments are not your thing. Taurus. You're a tricky sign. You can work hard, but you can also be lazy. However, you're rather materialistic and like your creature comforts, plus, you're very determined, so you will aim high and chances are you will find success. You also like stability and find comfort in familiarity and routines. Out of all the earth signs who are pragmatic and sensible, you are most in tune with your feelings and with managing emotions. While you do have a temper, it does take a long time to build. Your colleagues will love how dependable and even-tempered you are. Be careful to recognize when you're in a rut at work, because your stubbornness and refusal to budge could result in denial and a halted career. If you're in a job that doesn't appreciate you, leave. Common careers: doctor, general practitioner, retail manager or entrepreneur, educator, banker, real estate agent, urban gardener, project manager. The flip: you will find careers which can take sudden unexpected turns, such as stockbroking or neurosurgery, to be too nauseating, but patience is a virtue of yours, and you'd be the kind to start an enterprise or project and painstakingly nurture its growth. Yes, we could tell by seeing how you aced Farmville. Ruled by Venus, you also have an eye for beautiful things. Unexpected careers: art gallery owner or curator, photographer, filmmaker, interior designer, makeup artist, baker, sculptor. Gemini. You've often been described as hyperactive and need constant intellectual stimulation. You're smart, quick-witted and have the best comebacks. You enjoy a busy and fast-paced environment, and are not usually found in a boring office cubicle. Geminis are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, so you are able to connect in many different ways. You're also charming and make friends easily. You thrive in social situations. You like to be connected to everyone, so the internet is your friend. You're also very creative and will have many original ideas in your lifetime. However, as we know, you have another face, which means that sometimes you will be moody and not feel like working, especially if the job's starting to feel like it's cramping your freedom. You need to be free. You also have the gift of the gab, so anything that requires talking a lot will suit you. Common careers: public relations specialist, creative director in advertising, journalist, actor, social media strategist, events organizer, speaker, mixologist. The flip: Geminis actually have a very good understanding of technical terms and concepts. Being a scientist is out of the question. Too many days spent cooped up in dark labs and no patience for experiments to yield results. Forensics and anything top secret, such as being an FBI agent, private investigator, or spy, is also out of the question because, well, the blab. Unexpected careers: concert musicians, mathematicians, app developers, space engineers, stockbroker, hedge fund manager, pilot. Cancer. Deeply intuitive and sentimental, you keep your feelings away in your hard shell, and never really reveal your true self. Colleagues may have a hard time getting to know you. However, you are very sympathetic, loyal, and become fiercely protective of people you are attached to. So, whether you're part of a team, or you're the CEO, your colleagues are lucky that they will always have you on their side. You're also very caring and nurturing and will always get the job done. But just as you are quick to help others, you are also quick to avoid conflict, so do take care how you manage conflict in the workplace. Ensure that you voice your needs or speak up on unjust situations. Don't just absorb all that negativity and slink away. You also have a lot of creative ideas and emotions to express. Needless to say, you're prudent and a whiz when it comes to budgets, investments, and controlling money. Common careers: doctor, nurse, or veterinarian, singer, painter, therapist, poet, stage manager or producer, financial controller, banker, military leader or officer. The flip: you usually perform better alone than when surrounded by other people. You may also stray away from the soppy, watery artistic stuff and go into more strategic and innovative side of things, like your fellow Cancerian, Elon Musk. Finally, injustice really gets your pincers snapping, and you will fight for causes you strongly believe in, like Angie Jolie. Uncommon careers: inventor, judge, mysterious superhero, think Batman, activist. Leo. Creative minds, natural leaders, idealists and communicators. You Leos can rarely experience something without having a TED Talk about it. You have style, a great sense of humor and a penchant for showmanship, storytelling, and drama. So you're great presenters, persuaders, and leaders. Your colleagues naturally gravitate toward you as water cooler conversation is only cool when you're around. You also have an ego the size of the sun, your ruling planet, which means whatever you set your mind to, you will ensure you do it well. Even with your multiple talents, do try to choose one. Because Leos have a respectable amount of braininess, you will inevitably be a leader in any chosen industry, from seemingly less brainy careers like modeling, we said, seemingly, to being a film director or an architect. You're also very generous and big-hearted, so while you may have a fiery temper, you usually rise above conflict situations to be the bigger person. After all, you're a royal, and you must sometimes let the common subjects win. Common careers: actor, pop star, show host, novelist, leader or CEO, politician, fashion designer, entrepreneur, filmmaker, journalist. The flip: many Leos respect art and the artistic communities, but we don't see many Leos in art. You also love history. You're also driven by your interests, so if you admire something, you'll be sure to learn from and about it, and finally, sharing it with people is the icing on the cake. Unexpected careers: painter, sculptor, art or museum curator, historian, set designer, graffiti artist. Is that you, Banksy? Virgo. You are precise and a perfectionist. Very detail-oriented, hardworking, determined, you have a knack for the analytical. You enjoy doing things that stimulate you intellectually. You can bring order into chaos and you're a great organizer, always planning in advance. You can seem aloof or unemotional at work, which may alienate some colleagues, but they just need to know that you can sometimes be reserved and don't like public displays of emotion. Because you're usually so down to earth, dependable, and loyal, you're a great team player. Common careers: accountant, statistician, medical researcher or doctor, scientist, media planner, financial advisor. The flip, however: though you detest unpredictability, routine can be boring for you. You also want your intelligence and skills to be put to good use and would rather have a job that requires innovation rather than predictability. Unexpected careers: music producer, poet, nutritionist, inventor, sports scientist. Libra. You do well in most easygoing environments, chaos gets you all stressed out. You're also very diplomatic and can be quite chivalrous, even to the point of being heroic. You have tact and diplomacy, and a sense for justice. You don't like to be constricted in a cubicle job and enjoy being in the spotlight sometimes. Because of your natural charm, it's easy for you to get yourself in the public eye. Librans are ruled by Venus, which means you have a keen appreciation for beauty. You have good taste and a natural eye for design, creative and even artistic work. Common careers: painter, art dealer, makeup artist, architect, designer, diplomat, judge, counselor, singer, musician, composer, performer. The flip: your appreciation for beauty extends to the performing arts, from music to dance. And being ruled by Venus, you are extremely vain, so many of you will be working on being body beautiful, with some making that your career. Unexpected careers: gymnasts, athletes, personal trainers, bodybuilders. Scorpio. Intuitive, resourceful, hardworking and determined, your general knowledge is off the charts. You're also very dedicated to your work, with good insight and intuition. Analytical thinking is your forte. Your complex and hidden nature helps you understand difficult mysteries as you can put yourself into the situation and play it out in your head. We somehow don't see you in fluffy jobs like being a makeup YouTuber or baby shower planner. Common careers: researcher, investigator, writer, journalist, scientist, forensic expert, actuarist. The flip: you can get intense at times, and may be stubborn or inflexible. You like having your way. This sees you striving for leadership roles versus being a small player. However, when you believe the cause is worthy, you display great loyalty and confidence, which makes you an excellent team player. Unexpected careers: C-suite leader, NGO or social enterprise leader, surgeon, police officer, choirmaster, orchestra conductor. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the sign of the traveler, so you have a natural wanderlust. Quick-witted with fast learning ability, Sagittariuses are usually known for being able to understand and learn about different cultures and concepts all around the world. You have a knack for learning languages and documenting your experiences. You need a job with plenty of excitement and freedom. 9 to 5 or normal desk jobs just don't cut it for you. You also have big dreams and expectations, and are extremely innovative. You have problems sitting still and committing to only one passion, so you could possibly take on multiple jobs, but usually a job that involves travel where you are always on the go is enough to satisfy you. You need to be able to do things your way or be in a situation where the rules are flexible. You're happy when you are your own boss or are tied down and can let your imagination roam. Sagittarians are known as archers, so be careful what you do with that bow and arrow of yours. You may promise more than you can deliver, and you often find yourself speaking the truth, no matter how undiplomatic it is. Common careers: entrepreneur, hotelier, motivational speaker, importer-exporter, inventor, app or website creator, travel agent, journalist, researcher, documentary maker, actor. The flip: when you Sagittarius-born visualize something in your minds, you will do everything you can to achieve this. This involves charitable causes as you have a humanitarian streak too, and want to do your bit in life. Unexpected careers: psychologist, caseworker, activist, environmentalist, educator. Capricorn. Capricorns are one of the most, if not the most ambitious sign. This plays into your success. You have large but realistic dreams and will do anything to be able to complete your goals. You're very organized and pragmatic, extremely patient and consistent with your work. You're responsible, and have great discipline and self-control, so you also make good managers. Concentrated and resourceful, you're someone who gets the job done, doesn't mind long hours, and commits to the final product completely. You value tradition, the state, and the system you live in, and so you're bound to have all your paperwork in perfect order, pay your taxes and keep your records clean. You value loyalty and hard work over all other things, and keep associates with these qualities close, even when they might be intellectually inferior. Be careful not to always be a know-it-all, or unforgiving, condescending, or constantly expecting the worst from your colleagues. However, you always have good motives and try your best to be modest and humble. Common careers: politician, governor, engineer, stockbroker, business owner, medical specialist, accountant, web or tech developers. The flip: with all your pragmatic, organizational skills and numbers savvy, can you imagine what happens when you apply it to a creative industry where other artists are throwing tantrums and fighting with their business managers? You come out ahead, that's what. Unexpected careers: writer, musician, producer, filmmaker, artist, architect, comedian. Aquarius. Aquarians are known for being independent and unique. You enjoy freedom and a job where you can be yourself. You pride yourself on your mental prowess and you're constantly hungry for information. You are innovative and it's not uncommon for you to start your own businesses and carve a niche for yourself. Aquarians make great leaders and are loyal and hard-working teammates. You could take on an office job as long as it's not too strict. You may come off as too strongly opinionated at first, but as your colleagues come to know you, they'll realize you have a heart of gold underneath, and are a great listener and shoulder to cry on. Unconventional, individualistic, and fast learners, part of your calling is to teach what should be understood and introduced to the world. You are also the Zodiac's humanitarian, and fight for what you think is right. Common careers: teacher, scientist, technical specialist, political activist, public speaker, author or writer, social worker, documentarist. The flip: Aquarians are futuristic and rule technology and electronics. This is what makes you good inventors. Your creative and analytical minds are also well suited to scientific fields, or jobs that make you think. Because you can learn anything quickly and are versatile enough to excel in many different trades, you could also develop talents in the arts. Unexpected careers: inventor, music producer, composer, singer, musician, photographer, game or app designer, restaurateur, actor. Pisces. Creative and talented, Pisces are emotionally intelligent, kind, understanding, and empathetic. You are also very clever and cunning, and are great at solving problems. You prefer a relaxed lifestyle rather than a busy and stressful one, and don't mind if there isn't a fixed or predictable schedule, even if you have to be spontaneous. You are known for being artists. If you believe you aren't a good artist, however, you will still have a natural appreciation and respect for art and other artists. You are hardworking, dedicated, and reliable. Be careful that people don't take advantage of your trusting nature. You can also have a strong desire to escape reality, and if you feel like you're being used, you might adopt the stance of a victim or a martyr. Common careers: designer in any field, architect, musician, artist, biologist, detective, dancer, actor. The flip: intuitive and often dreamy, you feel best in a position where you are utilizing your creative skills, even better if it's for charity. Inspired by the need to make changes in the lives of others, you are willing to help, even if it means to going beyond the boundaries, or without any monetary compensation. Unexpected careers: nurse, veterinarian, social worker, therapist, counselor, priest, religious teacher, inventor, volunteer,